right now for your favorite. And remember, you are voting to decide which design will win 250,000 VC and be made into a real-life jersey for the winner. We'll find out the winner on our 2K TV Award episode on June 24th. Don't miss it.
Let's go, Bulls! 3 points!
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So here are the Jazz starting five. O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell, and it's Bogdanovich in at the three, the small forward. And for Chicago, DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Alex Caruso, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. Chicago with the ball. Now LaVine. From behind the arc. Mitchell grabs a miss. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell.
Mama put.
The jump hook. And it's
Nice
cleared
day,
by
Caruso.
Vucevic.
Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Two other stats that Mitchell continues to increase. Free throws made and three-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are two hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most regular games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 20th birthday. Think about that.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no
Zach
doubt.
LaVine.
And down it goes. 2 points.
I tell you, feeling the contact and concentration to finish through it. Nice by LaVine.
Pass to Mitchell.
When I play up sa starter sa cheat.
Driving to the basket. And Mitchell with the slam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And here's Vucevic. Now Ball. He's guarded by Conley. Clock at 6.
Come on.
Shoots from 12.
Ay.
Rebound, Utah. Last time they met in Salt Lake City.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
DeRozan against Bogdanovich. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Chicago. White, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Hassan Whiteside, he's
DeMar
checked in for
DeRozan.
Gobert. Gay comes in for O'Neal.
know.
House, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Alexander Walker in for Conley. Here's House. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Okay, outside.
Yes. Nicely.
And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz out in front. They lead by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up. Well, you talk about those players who have been in the grind, the unjured.
Thinking back from when I started, you know, there was...
Boy, Grant, O'Neal, such a competitor.
Oh, I love this kid. A 6'4" small forward, but as hard as he plays, you don't hear much about him being undersized.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Yeah.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the floor for Utah,
Nice steal.
getting going in the second. We've got Gomez. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Mike Conley. Then it's Daniel House, and it's Gobert in at the 5, down low.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price.
Patay na si Bukros.
We know he's dominant in the paint. Obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Conley passes to Gobert. Tries again. Thompson.
Nice D, Thompson.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's DeRozan.
Foul.
And Gobert.
Putang ina, magkapalak.
The remarkable reach of the stifling
Kamay.
power. Gobert twice on the heights.
Okay.
Down low. Here's Williams.
Nice, Williams.
That's good, and this game is back to even.
Grabe si Williams kung Brent malaki.
2 points of the night. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris,
He's
the
down.
strength of Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in a painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Outside Conley.
Nice D. Tira na. Okay.
1:27 left in the first
Switch
half.
lang. Switch. Nice D, Caruso. Nice D.
And another miss by Utah. The Bulls have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Green against Bogdanovich. Ball outside. DeRozan outside. Over Gobert.
Foul.
Not enough on that one as it misses. The Jazz have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Outside Bogdanovich.
Nice D.
41 seconds left in the
Nice
first
D.
half.
Nice rebound.
Green with the defensive effort. DeRozan with the ball. And it's
Foul,
Gobert
Brett.
picking him up. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for
Kaya.
Caruso. DeRozan.
Kaya na.
And he's able to get it back.
DeRozan.
They were ice cold in the first quarter, but they got through it, and they're settling in now and starting to find some good shots.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Here's O'Neal, defended by DeRozan. Back to Conley.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Ball outside to the inside. And
Right.
stolen by Gobert. From deep. It's all tied in Chicago. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And they kept it close, trail. And that...
Let's go, Bulls. Bob Love.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Caruso. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. They've got Alex Caruso. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Ball, and it's LaVine in at the 3. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's LaVine for 3. nails
Nice.
it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 7.
Now, Zach Levine's athleticism and high release point make it very difficult to contest shots.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021. And he
Nice D, pero na ay
three-time
Spider.
Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship.
Spider-Man.
Like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
151
Zach
left in the
Levine.
third quarter. And Levine throws it down.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Shot from 12.
Nice
And it's
leader,
Mitchell,
Rosan.
the miss. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B. I mean, because talk about the respect he has around this league.
Like that.
He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in
Wow!
Memphis. And now he's right
Side
at the
step.
start of the second act.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Ay, patay na.
Deep Conley sinks the tray.
As a bird.
Conley's got his second basket.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Ball passes to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. On the take. The shot misses. And Utah will come the other way. Mitchell drives in. Yes, it's good. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Pass to Vucevic. Over
Patay tanan.
Vucevic's shot is off.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's ball.
Yeah.
And they recover it.
Gobert is as tense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Jazz, up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. At the forward slots, Avdia and Hachimura. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell, and it's Gobert in at the 5.
It's Gobert.
Ball against Conley. Inside. Vucevic. And the layup is good off the glass. Vucevic has gotten his first basket of the night. Utah leading. Now here's Conley. Gobert on the high post. Pass to Mitchell.
Nicely, Caruso.
Caruso grabs the board. Well, the Bulls shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. No good. A bit long that time. Utah shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Here's Mitchell. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by
Nice.
Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Levine. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Conley on the attack.
Nice D.
Ooh, excellent D there from
kulang dua.
And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's
Break,
Levine.
bumangka doy. Gani na siya. Gagod break pa.
DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one.
Such a quick release. Zach Levine and a catch and shoot. Nicely done.
And Utah calls time here. They're in front by 2. Minute 32 left in the game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the play with the team. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Tara.
Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Defense na.
Here's Mitchell.
Ay!
Oh, the teardrop falls in. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic.
Patay ka.
That time from Gobert.
Never easy to stop this guy from him, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell.
Nice day, Caruso.
Mitchell
Sige.
can't get that one to fall.
Walang
This
isa.
is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Here's Vucevic.
Bunch!
A huge basket. Tie the game.
Yes, Gobert.
Big time shot.
Nga mo kasi dulan. Kanila, iyahang last position. Serviter na po, diyawas.
Beautiful to watch.
And Utah calls time here. Scores tied at 25. 19 seconds left in the game. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball. And once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work.
Serviter na naman. Reset na dula. Hello?
Outside Mitchell.
Nice day. Third time pa.
We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Please.
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. No shortage of excitement here as we're officially underway in overtime. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Derek Jones.
Nice day. Sige, balag wala to starter.
And it's Levine in at the 3. Pass to White. To take the lead.
Oh, ara si White.
O'Neal pulls it in. And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 41%.
Wow, starter.
Bogdanovic on the wing. Over Jones.
Nice D. Jones. Rebound away.
The Bulls shooting only 39% so far in the game.
Nice go, White. Kuba.
The assist by Levine. White's got his first bucket in this one.
Bata. Isa lang na White. Patay ta.
And that one's good.
Patay yun na rin. Ano na ko ba?
Shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 1. There's a minute 12 left in OT. Some changes for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jones, and it's Caruso in for White. Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Over Gobert, and he was camped in the lane. He gets a 3-second call.
That's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Nice day, Caruso.
Now here's Mitchell.
Tiggy! Ulangan dua.
Target at the rim. Pass to Caruso. And here's Vucevic. Defended by Gobert. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Dua katrisikan, sulibot ng tao.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Malagtrip tawanan.
Outside Mitchell.
Patay na.
And there's the drive. And
Hi. Bugo. Dua katrisikan.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 3.
Trip tawanan.
24 seconds left in the first overtime period. Down low. Here's Vucevic.
Isa. Wala pa. Ilong.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And that's an intentional foul.
Dia masih biar. Biar.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career. Nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
For the Jazz, Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Bobo Busevich. Drop Kings. Serbian boy. Let's go. Wow.
If you're looking for a new mode to try in my team, Draft might be the one for you.
This is your chance to play online games with drafted cards. When
We are.
Thank you, Kip.
He is
Size
an
99.
factor for sure.
Go. Good debut.
Checking out Utah's opening lineup. Mitchell in at the 2, with Bogdanovich at small forward. O'Neal at the 4, while Gobert stands tall at the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at power forward. Mitchell wide open.
Nice.
Trains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got the opening field goal of the game for Utah. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. It's a three-point game. Last time they met was in Utah.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
Here's Doncic. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not
short.
right upon him.
Ay, sige.
Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Brunson. Gobert with the block.
Wow, lang.
Conley feeling it out. Now the pass to Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovich. Up top, Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. From the high post. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there. Even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Oh, wala lang.
Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Conley.
Nice,
and there's the drive. The shot comes out. Nice D from Doncic. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brunson. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert. He's as good defensively as anything you will ever see. The officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, he didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. Got to play without fouling.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And Utah also making a switch. Eddie Gaines checked in for Royce O'Neal. Here's Dinwiddie. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. "17 seconds left in the first. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key.
Tell you what, say what you will about Gaines' defense, but he's working at tireless effort.
And so it's Utah ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They got Powell. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Dinwiddie at the point guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Outside Conley. Count it. Good. Conley's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Kleber finds Powell. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bull. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020.
Babay ka po, bros.
Now, not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, Tagum.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. Here's Doncic. Michael Conley made his last shot. 1:03 left in the first half. O'Neal gets to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. To the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley. Gobert's got his third bucket of the night.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's all facets of his game.
Good line up to slam down the alley emphatically.
Mitchell against Brunson. Gobert trying to get open. Mitchell missing. And so they trail by 11. Here's Brunson. Gobert. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bogdanovich. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovich. I mean, he really excels at keeping his balance even when the defense tries to get physical with him.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
From the get-go, it was Utah that came out strong. They had the pieces in place. And
Clippers.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Althea and Hachimura in the forward position. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Outside Conley. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
There are point forwards. Doesn't have to run to the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Gobert, that fall. That time from Bogdanovich. Gobert's got the lead up to 13 now for Utah. And here are the Mavericks now. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Wood. To the middle. Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Stolen by O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And the shot goes up from Rudy Gobert.
Wala na yung buhay ni. Mismatch. Lakas talaga ng Jazz.
Every other block, pain don't stop.
Pinapay isa ko. Bradley Bill. Star Lods. Pindot king view sa Miami Lods. Wala pag-i-tax Lods. Wala state tax block. Ayos kaya na Lods. Kasi sundo na sa Washington Lods. Okay, pag-asa na. Washington DC. Hindi mo na mawala tayo ng playoffs. Let's go.
You'll earn picks on an exclusive draft essential.
Balik si Kwan. So, babalik ni Adam. Like Adam Jackson, Brooks, May.
Every position pack will give your team a
Pero katong Wolves kay wala si Adam sa rotation ba?
help your squad as well.
Kaya doy kay Kage kay Kat.
Pick your lineup. I would recommend picking.
Christy Panra.
Well, this one's...
Brian, thanks.
Go, man.
It is. Good stuff there, Alex.
Ja.
Starters for Utah. Mitchell and Bogdanovich fill the wings. O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at small forward. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special too after not playing the entire previous year.
Morant against Conley. And there's the call.
Nice, Megani na Paul. Lusot na po na school na yun. Pero na school na yun.
Second team foul.
Right side Conley. The 3 is up.
And
he buries his first look.
This is something Conley's worked on since entering the league. His ability to stretch the floor.
Here's Morant.
Ja Morant
with the slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you
nice,
the versatility this guy can do a lot of different things for you.
Maganda pa.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. Conley against Morant. Six on the shot clock. He takes it.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Conley with the ball. The 3 from Mitchell.
Nice.
Grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot there.
You know, one of the things that makes Ja Morant so special is his ability to drive and finish with either hand. A natural right, he actually prefers going left.
And Smitty, you look at Ja Morant's numbers. He's even better finishing with his left hand.
It's special because around the rim, you don't know whether he's going to finish with his right or left. He makes it look so easy. Also passing, he can throw lobs and make passes with either hand. As a floor general, that's a tremendous asset.
And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago.
Xavier Tillman.
The way they shot the ball from the three-point line last year was sensational. It's a huge staple of their offense.
554.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Melton's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. House, he's checked in for Bogdanovich.
He's a guy with all-star talent. It's been a long road for Whiteside, but he has a chance now to do something special.
Here's House. Here's Whiteside. Second chance effort. Gay finds Whiteside. Slammed in by Whiteside.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
Gay against Anderson. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From the high post. The rebound by Whiteside. Gay attacking, and he banks in the layup.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz out in front, leading by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so. And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. We've got Daniel House. Mike Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward position. Now here's Adams. Pass to Jones. Inside, Clark.
Overall, their shot selection has been spotty, and they haven't played with a ton of energy, too.
House misses.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
On the wing, Brooks. And there's the whistle. Illegal. Some players rise to the occasion. Tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence, but I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Utah. Now here's Conley. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Gobert against Morant. Gobert with the bucket.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home. Undrafted out of Baylor, Royce O'Neal spent 2 seasons abroad before making it to the NBA, BA. The way he's playing now, he'll be in this league for a long time.
Got it.
Wow. I love Brooks' offensive versatility. Can score from all 3 levels.
Conley against Morant. Here's Gobert.
Nice D.
Hits the front of the rim and out. And O'Neal finding success. Prototype 3-and-D player. Accurate from outside, and he's a pest on D.
He's elite defensively. Has strong, long arms. But it's his motor that truly sets him apart.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6.
Iya po makaya? Ayan po hindi. Kaya siya si Ja.
3 for 4 now.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a
my God!
And Utah calls time here.
You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, Ja Morant's father and mother both hooped. His dad, he played basketball. And when Ja was old enough, the team trained him to follow in his footsteps.
Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Gay, the pass to Mitchell.
Naman siya. Pero kung magpa-receive, hindi po tuma.
Back to Gay.
Default Sharon.
Bogdanovich up top. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a
nice
game.
He has stepped into
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Conley.
Nice Ben.
To the middle.
Very good.
Down it goes. Through off a beautiful setup. And that's gotta hurt. The
at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally.
Lagay ng team na kay Mausabang mga roster. Ay, may hawa. Patay ta.
Left side Mitchell.
Nice D. Nice D, Joksons.
The quickness and the agility. Jaren Jackson has everything.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And
300, no? Gigas. Default si Eric.
Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And Kenny, what you see out there from the Jazz?
The role can be unfriendly. They've clearly risen to the top. They're shrugging off the chance from the fans. All of that's no. They're playing in focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They didn't get much help from the bench, Arnie. They can really use that spark to balance the load. Some nights you get the job done.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Jackson Jr.
Nice pass.
Together inside. Desmond Bain is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Conley following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Left side Mitchell. Oh,
nice Jackson. 2-1.
As they jump out on the break. Here's Morant.
Ja Morant.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful. Jaren Jackson Jr. is one of the most promising young big men that we have in this game, BA. He's capable of spacing the floor and protecting the paint.
Nice, Brooks.
And it's Brooks missing. Utah trailing here. To the inside, O'Neal. And a nice finish on the layup. O'Neal's got his first points in this one.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the
finish. And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Those big men who block shots and shoot sometimes given the label of unicorns. Would you say Jackson falls into that category, Smitty?
Without question. And you can win with a player like Jaren Jackson. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to have a positive impact on this game.
Now here's Conley.
Memphis foul. Desmond Bain. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Nice job.
Shot's good by Morant.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Mitchell. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Outside Bogdanovich.
Nice day, bro.
Outside Conley. Clock at 4. Shoots. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Morant. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell. Fires the 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Nice.
Here's Morant with the drive, and it gets that one. Morant's got 16 points.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game.
Tatay na po, biyaan na po sa mga tinayo pa. Naghahanap yung pulo.
That shot off the mark. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies up one and coming. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. And the forward slots, Avdia and Hachimura. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Nice D.
O'Neal misses.
We like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Tagum. Uy.
Here's Bane. Pass to Moran. Adams inside. Checked by Mitchell.
Nice.
Adams, shot's good.
They have a never-given attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Timeout called, the Jazz. Well, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
This guy is killing you. And so far, I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so you have the chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Conley against Moran. 1:49 left in the fourth.
Tagum. No.
Jackson on the wing. He's guarded by Conley.
Ay, nag-fade away ang pinayupak.
Not going to go that time. And Utah will come the other way. To the paint. Here's O'Neal.
Nice D.
Doesn't go that time.
Nice D, Brooks.
Good work defensively by Brooks. Inside. Jackson finds Moran.
Nice, Moran.
Post is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant.
One good day.
And his team know they can rely on
nice,
him.
Bane. Ribata.
And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the
Shata
fourth
na ha.
quarter.
Tara. Foul rin. Grabe yung foul ba?
56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Conley.
Nice date na Moran.
Goes back up.
Nice date na Moran. Pero siya.
Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question.
Moran!
This situation right here. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Nicely, Bane.
On the way. Mitchell, the miss.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Pass to Moran.
The circus. Ja Moran.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Mike Conley.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately
corner.
And now we present our new balanced player of the game.
Nice.
Ja Morant.
Nice deny.
Just a dominant force for them on the offensive end.
Nice D.
Stepping up big when his team needed. Being able to gather a big share of their points. It's safe to say this game would have been a rough one for them without him in the mix.
Timeout call. Memphis. They're ahead by 1. 5 ticks left in the fourth. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive.
Nice run.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a
team.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
Build this house. Ginapa GSW sa bigas ang mga tao. Ginapa GSW sa bigas ang tao.
Para
ginahok nila nga mutay ang GSW. Tagaag plus 5. Bigas?
Plus 5 ang
GSW.
GSW pa may plus?
Paano? Ginahok na ko. Ikaw, GSW, ingatot performance niya, taga-anod plus 5. Kaya na, bugay din ni Kwan.
Kasi sayang nga naman yung isang game.
Depende gapon na, pero sa kana paladaan nga, plus 5 ang spread. Oh, spread. Houston minus 5. Dahil chance sa ginahok nila, ako GSW mo kung plus 5, di ba? Okay, kabugat atong performance na.
Lalong-lalo po, sana wag naman swerte. Sana ganyan lang ang laro ni Carrison.